Most golfers are stuck with shoes that hurt their feet and their game. And after testing every major release this year, I found big differences in comfort and performance. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the 10 best golf shoes of the year, ranked, reviewed, and matched to every style and budget. So let's do this. First up is the most comfortable golf shoes I've tried all year. It's the Ecco Golf Biome H5s. Now these come in at about $230. Now, you know that feeling when you lace up a pair of shoes and you immediately realize that your feet are about to have a great day. That's exactly what you get with the Ecco Biome H5s. These are, without question, the most comfortable pair of golf shoes I've tried all year. Now, there are a lot of really comfy shoes on this list, but these top the list for me. But what's really impressive is that they pull that off without skimping on the structure, performance, or the durability. This is a legit high-performance golf shoe that's suitable for whatever the conditions throw at you. Now, the first thing you're gonna notice with these shoes is the way they fit. Ecco uses what's called a Biome Natural Motion technology, which basically means the shoe is shaped to mirror your foot's natural motion. So you get a snug, stable fit that still allows for full mobility. Now, the upper of the shoe is crafted from Ecco's premium performance leather, and it's paired with a one-piece engineered knit sock that actually wraps your foot like a high-end athletic shoe. And it's all topped off with its Ecotex waterproof membrane. And trust me, your socks will stay dry in these shoes no matter how wet the course is. But what the great thing is about the Eccos is that they're going to hold up over a long term without really losing their structure or its cushioning. Now, that long-term consistency is something that most shoes can't match, especially if you're walking 18 or more often than not. So if you walk a lot of rounds, these are the shoes you just have to get. Just buy them and your feet will thank me later. Okay, next up is the best performing golf shoes I've tried all year. It's the Sqairz Speed LTS. Now these come in at about $190. Now look, I'll be straight with you. Sqairz markets their shoes like they're some high-tech golf shoe from NASA's secret lab. And while I'm not promising you'll magically gain 12 yards just by switching your footwear, I've got to admit, there's a really good chance you just might with the LTs. And there's a ton of data to back these things up. But underneath all this hype is actually a seriously good golf shoe, which has been built to be a machine. But let's start from the beginning. The square toe design. Now I know it sounds weird, but just stick with me here for a second. Most golf shoes squeeze your toes together with their rounded front, but the Speed 2 LTs let your toes spread out naturally, giving you better balance and ground connection. Combined with its TPU heel stabilizer and carbon heel to arch support, the Sqairz Speed 2 LT have been designed to give you more distance and control. And another thing I really like about these shoes is actually how lightweight these are. Now the LT, this stands for lightweight tech, and you can feel it the second you pick these up. They're about 425 grams lighter than its competition, and it also uses a microfiber upper that's both breathable and waterproof. So your feet stay cool when it's hot out, but you're not gonna end up with soggy socks if you hit a puddle or get caught in the rain. Now, the Speed 2 LT also has been what Sqairz calls its hybrid smart traction system, which basically allows the shoe to feel like either spiked or spikeless, depending on your lie. Now, you've got more than 290 ground contact points and 6 well-placed soft spikes, so there's just a ton of grip on these shoes. These aren't just your average nubs. They've actually been designed to dig into the turf and keep you from slipping around, even when you're swinging out of your shoes to your driver. So, why do I like the Sqairz Speed 2 LT? It's simple. They make the golf a lot easier. You get comfort, grip, and support, and it's all in one package. And, oh, by the way, they actually look pretty good too. Next up on my list has to be one of my favorite golf shoes of the year from one of my favorite golf brands. It's the TRUE Linkswear OG 3 Pros, coming in at $199. So if you ever try a TRUE Linkswear shoe, this is the one that you might just convert you for life. The OG 3 Pro builds on everything that made the OG Crush a cult favorite. The wide toe box, the zero drop platform, the walk all day comfort, but now they've dialed it up even more with a clear tour level performance focus. This is still a shoe built for all day wear, but it's got more structure, grip, and waterproofing, which basically means big improvements for when you're out on the course. The first thing you have to know about TRUE is that they legitimately make one of the most comfortable shoes in golf, and that's not just marketing hype. I'm telling you, I've been wearing these shoes for about 7 years. I wear them day, night. I go out with my kids, their baseball games. I wear them all the time. TRUE seriously makes one of the most versatile shoes in the market. And what's so great is that TRUE makes a minimalist modern shoe that's kind of toned down the flash and lean more into the clean lines and it has a ton of premium detailing. Across the board, this is TRUE's best shoe yet. So if you've been curious about this brand or ready to try out a different shoe that you've worn in the past, this should be a strong candidate to become your new gamer. Okay, next on my list has to be one of the best spikeless golf shoes, pretty much for most people. It's the Payntr Match Play SCs, and these come in about 200 bucks. Now, Payntr is making some of the most innovative shoes in the game, and the Matchday SC is probably the best example of why more golfers should be paying attention. Now, this is the spikeless version of Jason Day's tour level spike shoe, the 87 SC. Now, this is all thanks to a TPU outsole and a Carbon-Tex Sqairz propulsion plate, whatever that means. The Match Play SC grips like a cleated shoe, but feels like a high-end trainer. Now, outside all this technical mumbo jumbo aside, let me just say this shoe has the kind of traction and support that most amateur golfers pretty much need. If you're the kind of player who wants serious performance without dealing with spike maintenance, then the Matchday SC is probably your best bet in 2025. It's no frills, no fuss, and it's a ton of high function. So check them out. Next on my list has to be the best golf shoes for pretty much most people. It's the FootJoy Hyperflex. Now these come in about $180. We all know FootJoy's been the top dog in golf shoes for years. But with the new Hyperflex, they're not just maintaining their lead, they're actually pushing it even further. This is one of those rare shoes that seem to check every single box. It's comfort, it's stable, it's waterproof, the traction, the walkability, pretty much it covers it all. And the Hyperflex is what happens when a legacy brand decides to go all in on innovation. The upper is built with FootJoy's control knit, it's soft and flexible, but they've also added a protective coating that makes it really durable and really easy to clean. Overall, this is the best golf shoe for the most number of golfers out there. It doesn't mean it's the best for you specifically, but if you've had a hard time going wrong buying shoes, then the Hyperflex is a good bet. Okay, next up has to be the best everyday golf shoe out there. It's the Ecco Golf Street 720s, and these come in about 230 bucks. If you're the kind of golfer who likes to sneak in a quick 9 before dinner, the Ecco Golf Street 720s might be your new go-to. Now, you don't need to change shoes in the parking lot, and you won't get those weird looks when you wear them to brunch the next day. This is the shoe you can wear straight to the bar or restaurant without feeling like you're wearing golf shoes. This one blends clean sneaker-inspired styling with legit golf-ready performance. And this has all been designed to go from sidewalk to fairways without skipping a beat. It even features a subtle golf course-inspired print on the upper, which is pretty cool. It's the kind of detail that shows Ecco is thinking about the full experience, and it's not just performance on the course, but how the shoe actually fits you and your lifestyle off it. Now, comfort-wise, it's everything you would expect from an Ecco shoe. The Street 720 features Gore-Tex Surround, which is just a fancy way of saying your feet will stay dry and breathe easily, even in swampy summer rounds. Seriously, these things vent better than some of the mesh breathables that I've worn. Now, the midsole includes ventilation channels that help keep everything cool, and it has a thing called fluid form construction, which delivers lightweight cushioning with plenty of bounce. And what's really cool is it comes with a removable insole that, if you have extra wide feet, they'll be great for you. So whether you're heading out to the range, walking 18, or just hitting happy hour after the round, this is the golf shoe that doesn't feel like it's a compromise. Okay, next up has to be one of the most iconic golf shoes I've seen in a long time. It's the Duca del Cosma Churchills. Now, these come in about $240. Now, these shoes just don't look premium. They're the real deal. We're talking about full grain Italian Napa leather, and it's been crafted in Europe. The Churchill brings that old world style you want, but with a modern tech built in it. And you're gonna love how the waterproof construction keeps your feet totally dry, even when you're walking through those dewy morning rounds. But here's the thing. While these shoes look timeless classics, they're packed with a ton of performance that actually works. With its AirPlay outsole, it doesn't weigh you down, but it's also been designed for the progressive stability, which basically means it grips better as you shift your weight through your swing. So think of it like this: the harder you push, the more the shoes hold. And the raised heel is just another smart feature that enhances your stance and helps prevent that tired, achy feeling, especially after 18 holes of golf. Actually, the Arnaflex insole delivers so much support, you're gonna forget you're even wearing golf shoes. They feel more like your favorite sneakers. This is the kind of golf shoe that will get you noticed. So if you're going for a sophisticated, heightened, maybe even a little bold, these are probably the perfect fit for you. Next up are the best value shoes that you can buy. It's the Puma Pro Adapt Alpha Cats. Now, these are priced at about $80. Sometimes you can get for way less. But this is what it looks like when you have premium tech and it meets a price point that you can actually afford. The Pro Adapt Alpha Cat might be the most underrated golf shoe of the year. And it's definitely one of the best values. With the Pro Adapt outsole, it's basically a complete rethink of golf cleats. Instead of those standard plastic spikes you've used to, They mix different lug shapes with rubber cleats that actually grab the ground like it means it. Now the magic happens because these varied cleat patterns spread your weight better across your foot. Plus, you get more surface area touching the ground, so it's like having a wider tire in your car for better traction. Up top, they wrap your foot in a mesh material that's got some backbone to it. It's not a flimsy running shoe that you get tired in when you play golf. They've actually layered it with a TPO film, basically a really tough plastic coating that keeps the shoe from breaking down. And get this, they're backing it with a full year of waterproof protection. Now, they're far from perfect. The aggressive tread pattern might grab a bit too much if you have a little bit foot slide in your swing, and you can take a little bit of adjusting to. But at $80, it's a smoking deal. Next up has to be the best casual golf shoes. It's the Nike Air Jordan 1 Low G's, and these come in at about $150. Now these are perfect for the player who wants to go from tee time to hang time without changing shoes or sacrificing their style. The Air Jordans look exactly what it is, a retro basketball icon made for the golf course, which to me, that's totally awesome. Now these are replicas of the original 85 Jordans, but with a golf-specific outsole and an integrated traction pattern that actually works well for grip and stability. You'll still get the encapsulated air unit in the heel for comfort, plus with the unmistakable Wings logo on the back. The fit is snug and supportive, more athletic than traditional golf shoes, and while these don't have the performance chops of tour level models, they're definitely a legitimate golf shoe. So if you're a sneakerhead or just want to bring some cool edge to your golf wardrobe, then these are the shoes to get. Last on my list is the best slides in golf. That's right, slides. It's a TRUE Vacay slides, and these come in about 70 bucks. Now let's be honest, not every great golf shoe has to be something you're actually gonna golf in. Sometimes the best part of the round is after it's over, and that's where the TRUE Vacay slides come in. This isn't some flimsy foam sandal you grab at a gas station. It's a purpose-built recovery slide made to give your feet a break after 18 holes. The Vacay slide features TRUE's Wonderluck Superfoam footbed, which sounds fancy because it is. It's plush, supportive, and molded to cradle your tired feet in exactly the way they deserve. It's that perfect blend of cushy and supportive, the kind of feel you don't usually get from a slide. Now the upper strap is made from a soft mesh back alternative. It's called a nubuck suede that actually holds your foot in place without rubbing or pinching. So this is the slide you toss in your trunk or your locker so you can slip out of your spikes and immediately feel like you're chilling out. So if you walk a lot or just appreciate a good foot recovery, this is a no-brainer. And the fact that they only cost around $70 should make this decision pretty easy. All right, guys, I'm not sure if anything sucks worse on a golf course than walking around in bad shoes. Web feet, blisters, sore arches, none of those things are pleasant, but a lot of us have to deal with that, and every shoe on this list is going to get that job done. Now, if I were you, the way I'd play it is I would look at what fits in your budget, take a look at what stands out to you as styles, and then focus on the key characteristics that matter the most. Are you chasing maximum traction? Is stability your big thing? Do you want something that's gonna look good on and off the course? Whatever it is, there's a guaranteed good option on this list. Each of these shoes flat out perform. You find the pair that fits your game. Lace them up, play some golf, have fun. That's all that matters, right? So if you've got a favorite pair of golf shoes that I didn't include in this list, please let me know down in the comments below. If you're using any of the golf shoes I've talked about, I would love to hear your experience. And if you guys can do me a huge favor, can you consider liking and subscribing? I'd really appreciate it. But if you guys want to see what happened when I checked out every indoor putting green, then check out this video right here, and I'll see you out on the course.